So, are you ready to build a career in the construction industry? Whether you're new to the building environment or you are an experienced building trades professional looking to advance to a management role,
let me show what we have for you at Lake-Sumter State College.
My name is Alejandro Rodriguez. I am the director of the new associate's degree in construction management at Lake-Sumter. First, let me tell you a little bit about my background.
I am a certified general contractor in the state of Florida, and I have worked on some very cool construction projects, including the Miami Dolphins stadium renovations, the Sawgrass Mall Oasis renovations, and many other projects here in the state. As a construction professional, I have also had the opportunity to visit some amazing facilities in other states, such as the United States Army Medical Research Institute of Infectious Diseases, the world's largest high-containment facility located inside Fort Detrick in Maryland.
Now let's talk about your journey.
The Associates of Science in Building Construction Management program is a dynamic and comprehensive degree that is designed to equip students with the skills and knowledge necessary to excel in the field of construction management. You will learn project planning, budget management, construction techniques, safety regulations, and communication skills. The program is taught by active industry practitioners with real-world experience. You will graduate with the confidence and expertise to manage construction projects of different scales. What are you waiting for? Let's build your future together.
So, you want to be a content creator? Videographer maybe? Or how about a filmmaker? Let me show you what we have for you at Lake-Sumter State College. I am Professor Andrew Hernandez, and I am the director of the new Digital Media and Video Production program. I am an Emmy Award-winning filmmaker who has produced media projects for big celebrities, film orchestras, 3D visual effects, and Disney's National Geographic. I also directed The Biggest Dream, a feature film about the world's most powerful telescope. And I am the author of the film textbook, Don't Complain and Shoot. Now, let's talk about what's important. You. This program offers you professional growth in the fields of emerging technology, entertainment business, and digital arts, preparing you with the experience, tools, mentorship, colleagues, and skills in script writing, camera, sound, directing, and editing. These are the key production essentials for job placement in the digital media industry. Don't worry, if you're on a budget, the college stands out for having higher education options for students without breaking the bank. And the best part is, we are in the middle of the fastest growing dynamic workforce counties in Florida. This is your opportunity to find your career purpose and let your voice be heard with the amazing mastery you can achieve by producing video projects. What are you waiting for? Take a leap and sharpen your vision like a hawk.
Hello, I'm Representative John Temple, and it's an honor to serve as the new president of Lake-Sumter State College. Each time I step on one of our campuses, I'm inspired by the passion of our students, the dedication of our faculty and staff, and the strong support from our community. Lake-Sumter State College has always been a place of opportunity, where education transforms lives, where innovation meets tradition. As we begin this season together, my vision is clear: to strengthen student success, to expand access, and to ensure that every member of our community feels a part of this great college. We will invest in programs that will prepare our students for the workforce in Lake and Sumter counties, and build partnerships with local businesses and organizations, and create career pathways that are relevant, affordable, and life-changing. Together, we will continue to be a cornerstone for learning, progress, and opportunity in our community. As I begin this new role, this is also a new season and a new chapter for Lake-Sumter State College. Let's move forward together toward a future filled with promise and possibility. And I'm excited to walk this journey with you, and thank you for all that you do for our students and our community. And Lakehawks, let's get ready. Let's soar.
did theater back during my 10th grade year, and it didn't go very well for me, but I came to college and started doing it because when I was in high school, I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. I felt like I should just be stuck in a corner, be by myself, and I really didn't know what I had to value in life. But when I started joining theater here at Lake-Sumter State College, it opened multiple doors for me, and I am so grateful and thankful to be here. I decided to go to college because I wanted to not only make something for myself, but to experience new things, because I wasn't going to go to college, but I was like, let's experience what the college life is to see if I like it or not. And I thank God that I chose this, because I'm excited that I did. What I like the most about the Digital Performing Arts program is the people that I connect with. I have made a lot of friends ever since I joined. I thought I was just not gonna be making friends, thought I was gonna be by myself, but I found friends who I connected with, and it's just been a great experience. The instructors are very fun, very funny. I love Dean Weber. He's very nice and sweet. He's always there for backup if you need help or anything. Miss Lindstrom, she's a very caring person. I just love her to death. She's like a second mom. Ever since I joined, I wasn't confident, but the director, Aspasia Lindstrom, she gave me confidence that I thought was tucked away and never coming back out. But ever since I met her and joined her program, I have been confident in everything that I do, to the point where I just let it out everywhere I go now. If you feel as if you have no meaning to life, theater is the best way to tell you, hey, you have a lot of hopes and dreams that you can accomplish, because when I first started, I felt like I didn't, but when I joined, I feel like I can go far.
Lake-Sumter State College isn't just about lectures, exams, and late-night study sessions. No, it's about experiences that shape your future. Listen, Lakehawks, joining clubs and student activities is both fun and essential. These experiences help you build leadership skills, expand your network, and create lifelong friendships. Whether you're diving into a cultural club, leading a student government initiative, or playing on an intramural team, every activity adds to your growth. Employers love well-rounded graduates, and guess what? Being involved shows you're a team player, a leader, and someone who takes initiative. Plus, it's the best way to make campus feel like home. Don't just go to class, get involved, make an impact, and make the most of your college journey, because the real college experience happens outside the classroom. Find your club, find your passion, and find your people.
Ever imagine leading a team on an amazing construction project? What about being on the forefront of a cybersecurity defense operation? Or being on the cutting edge of artificial intelligence technology? At Lake-Sumter State College, we offer associate's degrees in construction management, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence. Enroll today at lssc.edu.
Are you passionate about shaping young minds? With our Earn While You Learn Bachelor's in Elementary Education at Lake-Sumter State College, you start working in local schools your first semester. Learn from world-class instructors with deep connections in local school districts, guiding you every step of the way. Whether you're learning face-to-face or online, and in your final semester, a paid full-time internship to launch your career. Make an impact. Enroll today.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for the 72nd commencement ceremonies of Lake-Sumter State College. The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. As we prepare to honor our graduates, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and electronic devices. Out of respect for the professional dignity of this occasion and to ensure every family can enjoy this moment without distraction, please refrain from the use of noisemakers or flash photography during the ceremony. We also ask that you remain seated and keep the aisles clear so that all guests may have unobstructed view of their loved ones on the stage. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope you enjoy this special evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 72nd commencement ceremony of Lake-Sumter State College. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the processional led by Faculty Marshal Nora Rackley. She is followed by President John Temple, the District Board of Trustees, the Platform Party, and the college's faculty and staff. And now, introducing your graduating class of 2025.
Please be seated. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this momentous occasion. My name is Nora Rackley, Senior Librarian, and it is my honor to serve as tonight's Faculty Marshal. I would like to welcome each of you. It is with great pride that I hereby declare the 72nd Commencement Ceremony of Lake-Sumter State College open.
This is more than a ceremony. It's the moment you've been striving for. The late nights, the early mornings, the doubts, the hustle. All of it has led to this. From the first day you came to class, you weren't just chasing a degree. You were chasing purpose, growth, a future. And today, you've arrived. At Lake-Sumter State College, we don't just build students, we build visionaries, leaders, dreamers, doers. You pushed past the pressure. You rose higher. You made it happen. This is your legacy. This is your time. Let's celebrate every chapter that brought you here and every bold step you're about to take. Because today, you don't just graduate. You become alumni and ground yourself as part of LSSC history and push open the door to a new frontier of life. Welcome to Lake-Sumter State College's commencement ceremony.
As we begin today's celebration, we invite the Lake County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard to present the flags, followed by the singing of the national anthem by student Caitlin Frampton. Please stand for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and remain standing through the invocation by Ms. Samantha Scott of the District Board of Trustees.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Caitlin, and thank you to the Lake County Sheriff Honor Guard for that presentation of the colors and the national anthem. Please remain standing, bow your heads, and join me in the invocation. Lord, we ask that this ceremony serves as a reflection and celebration of our students' accomplishments, a testament to their hard work, and a beacon of hope for their future. As we gather on this special day, we come together to celebrate the culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and growth. Lord, we ask for your guidance as these students go forth with passion in their hearts, purpose in their steps, and the belief that they can shape a brighter tomorrow. Lord, give them the strength to embrace the challenges that lie ahead with resilience, creativity, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Father, we ask that you protect the family, friends, and community in attendance today as they unite together to celebrate this special occasion. And finally, Father, we ask that you continue to keep us all safe and healthy to carry out your work here on earth and at Lake-Sumter State College. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Please, thank you. Please be seated.
Good evening and welcome. My name is John Temple, and I have the privilege of serving as the president of this great college. As we begin our celebration this evening, I would like to welcome the friends, trustees, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our students and their families to the 72nd commencement ceremony of Lake-Sumter State College. We're appreciative of the partnership with Clermont to utilize this beautiful facility. I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce the platform party seated behind me. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Nora Rackley, Senior Librarian Faculty Marshal. Brett Jones, Chair of the District Board of Trustees. Roger Croft, Ivy Parks, Samantha Scott, all District Board of Trustee members. Alexis Singleton, Student Speaker. Ms. Donna Kirkland, Executive Director of Livewell Foundation of South Lake and today's commencement speaker. Dr. Laura Bird, Executive Vice President. Karen Hogans, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Nicholas Kemp, Vice President of Technology Innovation. Tom Keefe, Vice President of Facilities Planning and Operations. Michelle Mattis, Vice President of Finance. Dr. Joseph Muse, Vice President of Enrollment and Student Affairs. Dr. Roland Nunez, Graduate Name Reader. Michelle Mishnoff, Foundation Board President. I'd also like to recognize the following special guests and elected officials who are present with us today. Please stand and wave when your name is called. Again, please hold your applause until I read all names. Clermont Mayor Tim Murray. Clermont Mayor Paul Johns, Chief Operating Officer of Orlando Health, South Lake. Pam Jones, on behalf of Congressman Daniel Webster. Members of the Livewell Foundation of South Lake Board of Directors. If I missed an elected official who is here with us today, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. We also have many veterans, active, reserve, guard personnel, and military family members in attendance today. Please stand so that you may be recognized. On behalf of Lake-Sumter State College, thank you for your service to our country. Graduating students, on behalf of everyone at the college, we're truly excited to celebrate your accomplishments here today. You have worked hard to get to this point. Your commitment to learning and your future goals is an inspiration to us all. Graduates, you're joining over 115,000 students who will graduate from one of the 28 colleges in the Florida college system this year, a system that is consistently ranked as the best in the nation. Let's briefly reflect on the remarkable journey each of you have traveled during your time here at Lake-Sumter. the community in which you are a part of. You're among a student body of over 8,600 students in this year at Lake-Sumter. And today, as part of the class of 2025, you joined the largest graduating class in college history, a 35% increase from graduates last fall. Let's share a few facts about this group. We have students graduating this fall in the range ages of 15 to 58. Yeah. About 3/4 of you, 73% of you worked at least one job while pursuing your education here. Nearly 1 in 3 of you started your college journey as a dual enrollment student while attending high school, and now you're graduating from college. The average GPA of this graduating class stands at a 3.2. Yes. And finally, we are proud that more than half of you, 56%, were recipients of scholarships from the LSSC Foundation to support your career goals, showing that our community is truly invested in your success. Next, I'd like to recognize another special group of students. And I'm proud to be a first-generation college student as well, and nearly half of this graduating class is as well. Today marks a significant milestone for both you and your families. If you're a first-generation college student, please stand up. I want to congratulate you for your perseverance, your commitment to becoming the first in your family to earn a college degree. Just know we're all proud. Our mission is to transform lives and futures through our community, and these numbers are a showcase of our commitment to just that. Nearly all of you have experienced or expressed your intention to further your education after graduation. And we know that these investments in yourself, in your career, in your future through education will pay dividends by unlocking new opportunities, enhancing your skill set, and significantly increasing your lifetime earnings. Please remember that your next step could still be here at Lake-Sumter State College. We would love to have you return as a student in one of our bachelor degree programs, including nursing, elementary education, or leadership. Graduates, as we celebrate the milestones of your lives, let's take a moment to recognize who helped you get here, your families, your friends, loved ones who have supported you every step of the way. Let's give them a round of applause. How about our dedicated faculty who facilitated your learning for all of our students and creates a dynamic environment that supports student learning and growth? Our faculty are committed to their academic disciplines, to excellence and innovation in teaching, and to serving the unique needs of our students. At this time, I ask that members of Lake-Sumter State College faculty please stand and be recognized. Thank you. The college staff who work tirelessly to help our students navigate the college experience, develop career and professional skills, and successfully complete their academic programs. Our staff are deeply invested in the success of each and every student. Will members of our staff please stand up and be recognized? Our students, including many of those in front of me, receive valuable scholarship support from the Lake-Sumter State College Foundation. And thanks to the support from generous donors of our foundation, they were able to award $1.5
$6.7 million in scholarships each year. If you are a donor to the foundation, would you please stand and be recognized for your generosity? Finally, I'd like to recognize our alumni who have a lasting impact on our community. If you have graduated from Lake-Sumter at any point in our 63-year history, please stand to be recognized. And now, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Brett Jones, the chair of Lake-Sumter State College District Board of Trustees. Mr. Jones is a native of Clermont, a product of the public school system, and still resides in Clermont with his family. He graduated from South Lake High School. As a student athlete, he fondly recalls field trips to Lake-Sumter growing up. Coming full circle on his experience, Brett believes that this college is an important part of the fabric of our community and advocates for students as a member of the board. He is also a leader in developing the economic development strategy across Lake County as the chair of Lake 100. He earned his Juris Doctorate from University of Florida Levin School of Law and now owns a law practice in Clermont that focuses on business law, real estate law, and estate planning. I invite Mr. Chairman Jones for his welcome on behalf of the District Board of Trustees.
Thank you, President Temple. Good evening. I'm proud to serve as the chair of the District Board of Trustees of Lake-Sumter State College. On behalf of my fellow trustees, I want to be one of the first to congratulate you on achieving your goals. Today is a celebration of your dedication, perseverance, and the hard work that you've brought here to Lake-Sumter. As you move forward, remember that the knowledge, experiences, and skills that you've gained here in college are powerful tools that will serve you well no matter where your journey takes you. Employers are looking for skilled, adaptable, and well-educated individuals like each and every one of you. I'm confident that what you've learned here will not only help you stand out in the job market, but will also empower you to lead, to innovate, and to make a difference in your life and the life of others. My challenge for you today is this: leave here not just with a diploma, but with the determination to use what you've learned to make a meaningful impact in your careers, in your communities, and in the lives of others. Strive for excellence, and always remember that every goal starts with a vision and the courage and discipline to pursue it. Congratulations once again. We're excited to see all that you're going to accomplish in the future. I now invite my colleague, Ivy Parks, to introduce our student speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Jones, and good evening, everyone. Our student speaker serves as a representation of the many student stories that make up our student body. Each ceremony speaker is chosen by a competitive process. I am pleased to introduce you to Alexis Singleton, who has been selected as this ceremony's student speaker. Originally from Pennsylvania, Alexis now calls the South Lake area home and graduates today with her Associate in Arts degree. Inspired by a family member, Alexis discovered her passion for logistics, a field that perfectly matches her love for solving complex, real-world problems. She'll continue her journey at Florida Gulf Coast University, where she plans to earn her bachelor's degree in logistics. During her time at Lake-Sumter, Alexis excelled as both a dedicated student and student employee. She is deeply grateful for the scholarships she received through the Lake-Sumter Foundation and for the encouragement and mentorship she found here. She often reflects on the transformative impact of caring staff like Tamara White, whose steady guidance made a lasting difference, and Sybil Brown, a math instructor, who helped her understand the why behind every equation instead of simply just the how. When she isn't studying, Alexis enjoys reading, spending time with family and her kittens, or relaxing at the beach. Today, she leaves Lake-Sumter State College with a heart full of gratitude and a clear message for future Lakehawks. Advocate for yourself, ask questions, and never stop learning. Please join me in welcoming your 2025 student speaker, Alexis Singleton.
I just wanted to say congratulations. We did it. We completed yet another achievement. We are on our way to the next step, whether that be transferring to another university, starting a new job, or pursuing opportunities elsewhere. Regardless, we have succeeded at something that, to me at least, seemed out of reach. School hasn't always been a breeze for me, and I know there's more people like me here. At the age of 14, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, which is a chronic autoimmune disease that significantly affects your digestive tract and causes serious life complications. I was greeted with hospitalizations, trials and errors with medications, and the uncertainty of not knowing when I'd flare up again. Now, if you can piece 2 and 2 together, school plus hospitals don't really mix. I had to learn early on that success doesn't come from luck. It comes from persistence, determination, and ambition. I've learned that only you can be responsible for the success you strive to obtain. And with hardships, life doesn't always give you a steady path. I, for one, know from experience, an experience that isn't nearly over, that the process of achieving our accomplishments will be tested. As I've aged, other tribulations began to appear. What began as physical challenges soon expanded to include mental ones. The mental stability I once recognized within myself became troubled. With those troubles, I faced hardships that made it more difficult than I ever could have imagined to keep going through school. The loneliness and motivationless days were the hardest. Days became foggy, and the passing grief I felt for the part of me that faded when the fog crept in was beyond incapacitating and sorrowful. I could no longer see the path that once laid ahead of me. But somewhere on that path, through the depths of uncertainty and disorientation, I became aware that I was far from alone. I found a community full of love and support that got me through times I frankly still struggle to comprehend and to put into words. I had undeniable support from my family, my sisters Kylie and Tierney, my mom Carrie, my dad Lonnie, my guardian angel and boyfriend Zachary, and my bosses here at LSSC, Tamara White and Jennifer Madsen, all whom have guided and nurtured me with their patience, compassion, and encouragement that allowed me to blossom into the person, student, and worker that stands before you all today. Needless to say, I wouldn't be where I am academically and have gained the professional experience I did if I wasn't offered the opportunities that the school has offered. Attending as a student and working as a student employee at LSSC has not only given me a skill set I can now utilize in my academic endeavors, but in doing so, cultivated a strong, dedicated, and willing to learn employee. Being a student employee taught me the value of asking questions, and whenever I asked, I was met with countless new perspectives from the advisors, financial aid, and other staff members here at LSSC. Whether that be about the future schools I plan to attend or assistance on what majors best suited me, all the way to the financial responsibility I had as a student. They have given me their advice, time, and resources to grow and gain an understanding of where I want to go next. All I had to do was ask, and they enriched me with not only knowledge about this school, but knowledge I can carry on to whatever journey I find. And I believe other students out there can say the same. And to that, I want to say, continue to chase those goals. Even if the path ahead starts to get foggy, go through that fog. Go through that fog depleted. Go through that fog frustrated. Go through that fog lost and melancholic. Keep going, because take it from me, someone who has been caught in that fog for a long time. There is always visibility on the path ahead of you. You just had to keep fighting on to realize it. Thank you.
Alexis. Alexis, thank you for sharing your story. We're so excited for you, and we're so proud of you to be a now graduate of Lake-Sumter State College. Step over this way. Congratulations.
The Order of the Lake Hawk, the most prestigious and significant honor that a student may receive at Lake-Sumter State College. To join the Order of the Lake Hawk, graduating students must participate in a rigorous selection process. This honor recognizes outstanding academic achievement, dedicated college involvement, and significant community service. Membership in the Order recognizes the very best of our student body and an enduring connection to Lake-Sumter State College. Please join us in congratulating the students who will be inducted into the Order of the Lake Hawk.
The Order of the Lake Hawk is the highest and most significant award a student can receive at Lake-Sumter State College. Students inducted into the Order of the Lake Hawk represent the very best of our student body and will be remembered as an elite group of students at LSSC. This fall, we will induct 3 students into the Order of the Lake Hawk. Today, it is my honor to introduce you to 2 of those inductees. First, I am proud to announce Bryce Abshire. Hailing from nearby Bellevue, Bryce's journey to this stage is a testament to resilience. Returning to education after nearly 20 years, he has proven that dreams don't have expiration dates. For a long time, Bryce felt that his opportunity to graduate college had passed him by, fearing he had missed out on something he was genuinely capable of achieving. But as he discovered during his time here, dreams never truly go away. They just wait for the right moment. Bryce hasn't just returned, he has excelled while maintaining a nearly perfect 4.0 GPA to complete his Associate in Arts degree. He has balanced the rigorous demands of working full-time in advertising and raising a family with his wife and daughter. He plans to take that professional experience to the next level by attending the University of Florida to earn a Bachelor of Science in Advertising and Persuasive Messaging. He credits much of his academic success to the mentorship of professors Spring Guyton and Elizabeth Terranova, thanking them for their support, inspiration, and for offering him new perspectives. Beyond the classroom, he and his family are active in our local area, frequently serving together at community 5K events. One of his instructors described him best, noting that he is hardworking, community-minded, and quietly inspiring to his peers. Bryce says this experience has been deeply meaningful because it reminded him that it's never too late to become what you might have been. And he encourages everyone here to remember that delayed dreams are always worth pursuing. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the Order of the Lake Hawk recipient, Bryce Abshire. Bryce, would you please come forward? right. Next, we are honored to recognize Edward Strack. Edward is graduating summa cum laude with an associate in arts, a distinction that reflects the rigorous standard he has set for himself. A member of Phi Theta Kappa and the National Society of Leadership and Success, he has built a foundation here that has prepared him for his next chapter at the University of Central Florida. But Edward's true achievement lies in what happened while he was earning that degree. His journey has been a masterclass in balancing competing priorities with grace and discipline. While working full-time for the State of Florida Department of Revenue and managing entrepreneurial ventures, Edward served as a primary caregiver for his wife during significant medical challenges this past year. Simultaneously, he remained a pillar for his children, traveling extensively to support his son's passion for ice hockey, volunteering as penalty box attendant to mentor young teammates, and guiding his daughter as she began her own journey here at Lake-Sumter. One of his instructors described him as dedicated, compassionate, and intellectually engaged. Edward has shown us that leadership isn't just about holding a title. It's showing up for others even when life is demanding. For his resilience, his servant leadership, and his unwavering commitment to excellence, please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Order of the Laycock, Edward Strack.
Congratulations, Bryce and Edward. Today, we're honored to welcome Donna Kirtland as the featured commencement speaker. Donna has been and is the inaugural executive director of the Live Well Foundation of South Lake, where she was entrusted with launching and leading a $128 million health-focused private foundation. Under her leadership, the foundation has become a powerful catalyst for community health, investing in mental health, food security, health access, and innovative local partnerships that uplift the well-being of South Lake County. Across her 25-plus year career, Donna has pursued one unifying mission: access. Donna holds an MBA from Belhaven University, a BS in business from the University of Central Florida, and is a certified fundraising executive. Her community service is equally impressive, with leadership roles across Boys and Girls Club and Association of Fundraising Professionals and the South Lake Chamber of Commerce. Please join me in welcoming a visionary leader, a champion for access, and a true friend to this community, Ms. Donna Kirkland.
Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. I should include distinguished guests, but we're going to say that's everybody here tonight. But today we celebrate, and it's a euphoric high of completion. And as we celebrate, we're not just celebrating your achievements, but the bold courage it took for each one of you to get here, to commencement. Now, commencement's defined as a time when something's supposed to begin. It's not the end of your education, it's the start of something great, your future. And I want you to know that you, as an employee, you are wanted in our community. But you, as a leader, you are needed. I applaud each of you to be bold enough to pursue your degree with Lake-Sumter State College. You've chosen education to be profitable for you and your family, and I have faith your boldness will continue. So, as you start in the next chapter, I want to talk to you about one thing: continuing to be bold. So they said I'm a leader in the Lake County community, but I'm also a mother of 4 bonus children, and I want you to hear what I'm saying as a mother. When it comes to your life, be bold enough to take initiative. For my kids, I say take initiative is to wipe off the counters, take off the garbage. But for you today, I ask for your career initiative. So I say, in your career, take initiative to ask questions, multiple questions. And if you're stumped, please don't just wait for someone to give you the answer. Take initiative to seek out more information. So when working on projects for the Live Well Foundation, I generally say to my volunteer board of directors, I've taken the initiative to make a draft. I have no pride of ownership. It's a square, let's knock off the corners and roll with it. I really say that, and I know it's corny, but it works. It works every time, and here's the truth I hope you carry with you, and it's something I tell my 4 bonus children. You actually won't totally fail in the future. I want you to tell yourself you're just practicing, because failure isn't the opposite of success, it's the foundation of it. So if or when you stumble, don't just say I failed, say I practiced, and then practice again. So Glorilla raps about tomorrow when he says every day the sun won't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow. And my Gen Xers know this from Chumbawamba, from the song that sang, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. And Luke Combs, he sings about being back in the saddle again. But if you need more, let's look at the Bible. In Psalms 37, it's written, the Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. So yeah, every attempt, every misstep, every awkward moment, it's practice for becoming the person you're meant to be. And as a young fundraiser, I became a member of the Association of Fundraising Professionals. And that leader that year was Marilyn Hathaway, and she gave a speech about where we're supposed to be within our career or any organizations we belong to. And it's actually applicable here. She said, listen, in year 1 through 3, in those first few years, we are absorbing, we are observing, and we're building the foundations. But around year 3 or 5, our role is to serve and contribute to programs and support the organization. But finally, as we settle in our careers and our roles, we're called to lead and to influence and to take responsibility and make decisions that matter. And each stage requires bold initiative and being bold enough to admit what you don't know, being bold enough to give more than you take, and being bold enough to lead with integrity. Theodore Roosevelt once said, in any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. But the next best thing you can do is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. Think about that. When a situation is moral and ethical, the worst thing you can do is nothing. And analysis paralysis is real, y'all. So being bold isn't about being fearless. It's about moving forward even when fear whispers in your ear. And it's about choosing action over hesitation. And in a world that rewards sometimes shortcuts and cynicism, it's about being kind and ethical, because that in itself is a radical act of boldness. So when you choose honesty over convenience and empathy over indifference, you're not just doing the right thing, you're shaping the world into something better. And listen, I want you to be authentic. So those who have like a calm temperament and are bold enough to navigate those uncomfortable, crucial conversations, that is needed, especially in person, IRL, face-to-face, because real talk, you know there's risk in life. There's literally risk everywhere you turn. And unless you're an actuary, I say take the risk. Every attempt and, yep, every misstep, every awkward moment, it's just practice. You're not failing, you're practicing. And guess what? Being kind does pay off. I get it, sometimes shortcuts are better, but please be kind and ethical, be radically bold in your kindness. And as an employer and a community member, I want to know that you're not just doing the right thing, you're shaping the world into something better. And I want to tell you, your self-esteem will also benefit from you being kind also. And let me add this, it is perfectly okay to be discreet. Privacy it's a strength. Handling sensitive information is necessary in many jobs, but never confuse discretion with deception. Because boldness doesn't mean oversharing, it means being honorable even when it's hard, and yes, you can protect your boundaries without compromising your integrity. Now, let's talk about positioning yourself. when you're communicating in person, something that might feel uncomfortable, finessing. Well, being authentic and honest, authentic and engaged, you still need to finesse. And in today's culture, this can seem kind of cringe or awkward, but I want to ask you to be professionally and authentically you when you do it. Because here's a secret, that raw, authentic energy is bold. And people remember those who dare to care, who speak with passion, who show up fully, even when it's not trendy. And as you leave Lake-Sumter State College, remember this, being bold also means giving back. Give back to your community, your profession, your family. Please share your knowledge and mentor, because success just isn't what you achieve, it's what you give. And the world and the people in it, we need your talent, but we also need your heart. So graduates, as you leave here today, I celebrate you and I challenge you to be bold enough to act when others hesitate. Be bold enough to take initiative in everything you do, big or small. Be bold enough to practice, even when it feels like failing. Bold enough to rebound, rise, and adjust when life doesn't go as planned. Be bold enough to be kind, ethical, authentic. Be discreet when you need to be, but never deceptive, and learn and serve and lead and give back along the way. Because being bold isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being the polished, professional, but truest version of yourself. Taking action, bouncing back, and living your bold truth every single day. So, class of 2025, go out there and be bold.
Donna, thank you so much for being bold. Thank you so much for your service to the community. And thank you for the inspiring message that you shared this evening.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Thank you again, Ms. Kirtland. Good evening. It is now my privilege to recognize students with academic honors. These honors, woohoo, yeah, I heard that. These honors are calculated based on cumulative grade point average through August 2025. The commencement program includes a full listing of student academic honors. Students earning these distinctions will be recognized as their name is called to cross the stage during this ceremony. Phi Theta Kappa is our International Honor Society for community colleges. If you are a member of Phi Theta Kappa, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. The Academic Excellence Awards are presented to students who have maintained a perfect 4.0 cumulative GPA through August 2025. This semester, we have an impressive 19 students across both commencement ceremonies who have earned this award. You can recognize these students by the gold medallion on a yellow neck ribbon that they're wearing. Students, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Some of these students will be recognized at our ceremony tomorrow in Leesburg. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been called. Ella Bachman, Laken Berry, Kennedy Bergwald, Dana Crousdale, Caitlin Dole, Blanca Encinosa, Hannah Fernandez. I know there's somebody here. I'm trying to see him there. Diego Gonzalez Rivera, Anderson Hawks, Raj Kumar Henriquez, Kate Knight, Alex Log, Ahmad Nakvi, Olivia Otero Hemphill, Riker Owens, Tristan Searles, Addison Spann, Marabella Suedas. Woohoo! Do we have somebody stand? Woohoo! Okay, stay standing. And William Zumot. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our Academic Excellence Award recipients. Students, you may be seated. Graduates, I stand before you now to introduce the moment you've all been waiting for. Woo-hoo. Students, will you please rise? President Temple, I have the honor to present to you the graduating class of 2025. The faculty have determined that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements of their respective Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, Associate in Arts, Associate in Science degrees, and related certificates, and are therefore qualified to have these degrees and certificates conferred at this time. Students, you may be seated. You'll get up again in just a minute. I now ask Dr. Roland Nunez to please begin calling the students forward individually.
Thank you, Vice President Hogans. Will the front row of candidates please come forward to receive your degree? Emily Allen, cum laude. Shaliza Ali, cum laude. Jada Baker, cum laude. Marceline Belthop, cum laude. Anna Bergman Panetta, magna cum laude. Nandrani Badesi. Charity Bishop, summa cum laude. Jeremiah Blaine. Cynthia Castillo. Jennifer Contreras. Casey Flory, summa cum laude. Sean Kruckenberg, cum laude. Ethan Leon, cum laude. Darkis Madrid, magna cum laude. Heather Moore, summa cum laude. Samira Pierre. Damani Prather, summa cum laude. Lindsay Morel. Brianna Noel. Matthew Santiago, magna cum laude. Ethan Strickland. Nicholas Tessitor, magna cum laude. Rafael Vidal, magna cum laude. Jennifer Wilson. Sydney Wiles, summa cum laude. Alexis Singleton. Bryce Abshir. Robert Acker, cum laude. Cristina Rivera. Paris Adams. Jessica Alderman, magna cum laude. Colby Alfaro. Aliyah Ali, cum laude. Travis Allen. María Álvarez Sirizuka. Yadira Álvarez Trejo. Fabiola Arroyo Rivera. Nairelis Ayala Ramos, cum laude. Nafisa Azar, cum laude. Courtney Babin. Diana Banuelos. Janai Belthrop, cum laude. Kiana Bennett. Abigail Bisnoff. Ethan Brick. Kyle Castillo. Margarita Chesnova. Tiana Coffey. Owen Collier. Jarielis Cosme. Samantha Crawford. Arvi Cuenca. Gabriela K. Curambao. Emily Das. Isabella Dean, summa cum laude. Ruben Delgado. Carmel Desir, summa cum laude. Cynthia Doan. Abigail Dunn. Alexa Edelston, summa cum laude. Ariana Imamali. Journey Fontausi, magna cum laude. Samuel Ferriola, magna cum laude. Lydia Galvo, magna cum laude. Joel Gann. Abby Gates, summa cum laude. Juliana Giron, cum laude. Shannon Gordon. Cody Gray. Joel Hamadi, summa cum laude. Angelique Hart. Adriana Jean. Katie Jimenez Ayala, summa cum laude. Avion Johnson, magna cum laude. Brianna Jones. Mage Joseph. Cheyenne Lexell, magna cum laude. Arianis Lopez. Michael Lorenz. Tuscany Luis Moroni. Mauricio Marroquin, magna cum laude. Rania Muhammad, magna cum laude. Alana Moreno, summa cum laude. Nicole Nieves Santos. Ashley O'Donnell, magna cum laude. Lisette Ortiz, cum laude. Matthew Ortiz. Madison Paul, summa cum laude. Kai Quiñones. Sarah Ramkishan. Travis Rail, cum laude. Jonah Reno. Camila Rendon, cum laude. Sule Rinalian, magna cum laude. Nathaniel Reyes. Rebecca Robinson, cum laude. Avida Ruiz. Camille Jardim. Edward Asher. Nicholas Savoy. Ella Scott. Heidi Schiedek. Sophia Sierra, cum laude. Gretel Silva Acosta. Christione Simpson. Andrew Smith. Brooklyn Smith. Thomas Benjamin Snyder Jr., summa cum laude. Luis Socorro Soto. Amber Summer, magna cum laude. Stavana Stokling. Karen St. Pierre. Indea Bayer. Callie Story, cum laude. Edward Strack, summa cum laude. Natalie Stoll. Marabella Suedes, summa cum laude. Peyton Tatum. Renee Unger. Alberto Vizcaino, summa cum laude. Sabrina Vizcaino, cum laude. Shakayla Walker. Megan Wynn, magna cum laude. Zachary Zimmerman, cum laude. Brian Saucier. Sherlan Deschateurs. Aaron Heath. Ethan Hasselberger. Ashley Davina Marcano. Shannon Steens.
Will the graduates please rise one more time? By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, the State Board of Education, and by the District Board of Trustees at Lake-Sumter State College, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree or certificate for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities and obligations pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassel from right to left. This day signifies a new beginning,
and bright futures for each of you. In addition to receiving these new credentials, you now can call yourselves alumni of Lake-Sumter State College. An honor you will carry with you for a lifetime. Graduates, please stand and face the audience. It is my pleasure to introduce you to the 72nd graduating class of Lake-Sumter State College. Graduates, please be seated. We're almost there. Today is the start of an exciting new chapter with opportunities and adventures awaiting to unfold. During your time here, you've not only gained knowledge, but also formed lasting friendships, conquered challenges, and unearthed a resilience and strength within yourselves that will carry you far. Your journey has been a testament to growth, determination, and courage, and I am so incredibly proud of the remarkable individuals you have become. As you step forward into the next phase, pursue your passion with unwavering dedication, and in the pursuit of what you love, you will discover fulfillment and purpose. Never forget that. Your legacy is defined not just by your titles that you achieve, but by the lives you uplift and the positive changes you inspire in the community and beyond. Embrace every challenge as an opportunity to grow, and let your passion illuminate your path through the unknown. Be bold in your actions, brilliant in your pursuits, and courageous in your dreams. Always remember the impact of one determined individual can transform the world. Everyone, please join me one more time in applauding these graduates. I would like to ask our faculty marshal, Nora Rackley, to the podium to close this ceremony.
Well, you did it. Yeah? And this, you guys, you're the rowdiest audience I've ever seen. I love it. Woo! Graduates, on behalf of the faculty, I would like to offer a heartfelt congratulations to each graduating student. We are all so proud of your accomplishments and excited to celebrate with you today. Students and guests, you are invited to take photos outside after the ceremony. Members of the platform party, Swoop, our mascot, and many of your faculty and staff will be available to take photos and congratulate you. Students, please wait to be dismissed by row. Guests, please remain in your seats until after the recessional has ended. You may then proceed outside to meet your students. Thank you. It is now my privilege to declare that this 72nd commencement ceremony of Lake-Sumter State College is officially closed.
said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing, didn't have a dime but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million, always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger kisses, ain't ever wannabes, waiting the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes.